an exercise demonstration video for the kettlebell armbar stretch using a water jug. This water jug is about 3/4 of the way full, so there is some slosh factor as we do this stabilization exercise. So remember, for this one, you're going to start laying flat on your back, legs out straight, one arm lifted to the ceiling, the other arm can just go directly to the wall above your head. From here, whichever side has the load, you'll just put the same foot flat on the floor, a little wider than your body, so that when you push with your foot, it's going to roll you onto your side. And this is an important detail. We want to make sure that the entire core stays in that braced line before we roll to the side. Here's a common mistake. People will put their leg first, and they'll use the weight of their leg in a twisting motion in order to achieve this position. But that's not going to be safe and proper for the back. So put that foot flat, a little bit wider, roll yourself to the side, and from here I'm going to bring my leg over and just place it to the floor. And now right off the bat, I'm pushing very hard downward with my knee. So if someone tried to pull this leg up, I would be able to resist them. And that gets the inner thigh and the core activation that we want. So it's important that you think about that. I have my head just resting on my arm right here. And then this loaded side with the water jug, I'm going to make sure to get as much external rotation as possible. So watch the blue cap there on the water jug. By rotating, we're going to get that activation of the lat muscle underneath the armpit. And now we've created a very stable position for the shoulder. From here, you can do the small pivots where you're just rotating that water jug. Notice when I pivot, I'm not pivoting so far that I'm starting to lose that shoulder position where it's rolling forward. We want to make sure we keep that external rotation, keep that lat really tight, and then only pivot what we can while we don't release that base of support. Finally, small circles, figure 8 is also acceptable here, and if you're really advanced, you can work towards an armbar press where you take this and you just lower your elbow towards the side of your body here, almost dropping it down behind you. I know that can be a little hard to see from the camera angle, but with this press, we demand mobility and length through the chest and shoulder as we work on that stability by pressing up. Now finally, on the way out, just like on our entry, we want to stay safe, so I'm going to bring my leg first. As soon as my leg has rolled to that position of rigidity through the core, now I can come back flat onto my back. And of course, we can do this one on the other side. We're always going to move to the side a little bit once we roll, so make sure you have clarity to the side. Whichever side is loaded, same foot, flat on the floor, arms straight up overhead, and now I'm going to push with this foot in order to roll my body. And you can see the entirety of my back right now. That's on purpose. We want to roll everything, not just have a twist of the lower body or a twist of the upper body. Make sure you get this cheek up off the ground as you roll. And from here, bring the leg over. Remember, pressing it down against the ground so you have the inner thigh. And now we're twisting for the shoulder. Pivots, keeping that lat muscle really tight so we don't want to lose that shoulder stability. Keep those muscles engaged as you pivot, as you make circles. And that slosh is going to be extra challenge with the water. Finally, that press. This is a tough one here. Go slow, as this is an advanced movement. And then safety on the way out. Remember the leg and the trunk so we can roll all the way flat onto our back again. All right, hope it's helpful for you.